Philly's hits and hip-hop. Wire 96.5. It is the Chio in the Morning Show. The big fight going down tomorrow, the main event. All for a great cause. The Marple Sports Arena, my man Justice. And Reality Star, TV Star. Why is my thing? Watch out over here, bro.
That's Big Daddy's big ass.
Are you really going to introduce me for a fight with a Partridge Family song? How about I start by beating your ass?
Oh, stop it.
Justice sitting here minding his own business, being a polite young man. You're all playing Come On Get Happy.
Yo, hey, Daddy, does that piss you off? Like, I'm sure when you do. Okay.
It takes a lot these days to piss me off.
How are you, man? How you doing, man?
I'm real well, thank you. I'm having a good time.
So you're going around through these different cities, different towns boxing. You do it for the cash, to let out some steam. Like,
I mostly do it for charity, because everything else I do is for money or sex. And, although some of the sex I get is blatant charity. But yeah, you know, you can. It's not an easy way to raise some money for a charity, but if people want to come out and see something different, I do my stand-up comedy act, I cash my check, I go home. This is something you can do for charity. And at a certain event, at a certain time in your life when you're doing all right, you go, hey, I don't really have any skills. I should probably do something nice for somebody. I know. I'll beat up some stranger and give the money to poor kids. That sounds nice.
Awesome, man. Now, what is your deal? You were born here, raised here?
Because I was right up the street, man.
Well, I know you. Okay, but were you raised here? Because you're doing the TV show, so you moved to L.A. I would imagine you had to go to L.A.
Moved to L.A. when I was 4, but not for me. So my father could write the Dick Van Dyke Show. And then from there, I ended up doing a couple of guest TV spots and then got the Partridge Family.
Where did you go to high school? Did you go to high school?
No, dude. I went to high school at a freak show, dude. I went to high school, dig this. My graduating class, because we went from 7th grade to 12th grade, and there were only 80 students. So my graduating class consisted of me, Michael Jackson, and Christian Brando.
Are you serious?
Which I did, because out of the three of us, I have the best reputation.
Wow.
So, welcome back to Philadelphia.
Thank you very much.
You got family here?
Oh, yeah. Some other Bonaduce's coming out to the fight tonight. Michael's coming out. My nephew Dominic's coming out tonight.
So what do you think? You met Justice for the first time. He's never been in the ring before.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a healthy-looking guy. I hear he used to weigh 220 and now weigh 190.
The truth is, I weighed 230 when I took the fight. I didn't want to tell him because I didn't think he would tell me. But I'm dropped down. I'm like 197 right now.
I'll tell you right there that, I mean, I don't get real intimidated, but a guy that will drop, because I've dropped weight, man. It's not easy. A guy that will drop that much weight, that means business. Guy's not playing around.
Yeah, but Danny, that's not... A lot of boxers you hear, like when they lose the fight, whatever, they say they lost too much weight too fast. He lost it like in 5 weeks, 6 weeks. He could also be lose a little energy.
A little power. They think that because I lose the weight so fast, I lose power. But
dude, I'm a 3-pack a day smoking. Wrong guy. You want to tell me he lost weight too fast? I'm coming down from Vicodin right now.
How do you know Adrian Curry and Christopher Knight? We had him on the show earlier.
Christopher's an old friend of mine from the Brady Bunch Partridge Family days, and I've been trying to have sex with his wife ever since he married her. So that's how I know those two.
I want to play about 90 seconds of an audio clip of the interview we had with them, and they don't say anything good about Justice's chances. Okay, they know you well.
My boy on my show, Justice, he's going to be fighting your boy Danny Bonadoucie in a celebrity boxing match.
All right, good luck. He's a black belt. Have fun.
Danny is crazy. He'll take him apart.
Well, here's a few things to
Your
know
boy
now.
box?
This is boxing.
You box?
Right.
I've never boxed before in my life.
Danny's boxed since he was like 10.
You're screwed. Dad, don't even do it. I don't know what you're thinking.
Well,
Don't even do it.
But you gotta understand, he's 48. He's got more drugs in his system than a pharmacy.
That's why he can't feel anything.
He got dropped by China doll. I mean, China hit him and he fell. How am I not? I'm 6'2", 200 pounds.
It was probably planned. Did you see what he did to Barry Williams?
Do you know who Barry Williams is? I grew up in the streets of New York. I didn't grow up as a damn Mormon, like praying when I should be fighting.
Boxing is an art and a skill.
Yeah.
And number one, you shouldn't ever agree to a boxing match unless you know how to box. Because you could even lose but look good doing it, and people will forgive you. When you start looking like a girl and he whoops your ass, Now you got nothing at the end of it. You know, you feel like a fool, you look like a fool, and everyone that was a friend of yours thinks you were a fool.
Boxing is nothing like street fighting at all.
Yeah.
It's nothing like karate either. All his black belts don't mean
True
nothing in
enough.
the boxing ring.
True
No,
enough.
but he's a boxer.
I want
He
you
might
to-
be a black belt, but he's a boxer.
I want you to tape the show and listen to it in your hospital bed, please.
So that how long have you been doing the boxing? I know you've been training with Chuck Norris for 20 years.
It's funny because like Super Justice seems like a nice enough guy. It's a charitable event. You know, I don't think there's anything as insulting as, well, it's going to be a friendly match. No, it's not.
No.
It's going to be a friendly interview.
Right.
Then
Right.
that man who is bigger than me is going to put gloves on his hands, step in the ring with me, and try and do me damage. And I'm not going to be real friendly about that. But beforehand, and hopefully afterwards, we'll go out and we'll do something fun. But there's no such thing in my world as a friendly boxing match. It's just silly. And in my case, whether you're giving the money to charity or put it in your pocket, you're still stealing it. If you say, oh, it's a friendly match, well, why don't you just go out with a gun and just take their money?
Well, I had a friendly sparring match that ended with my nose being busted open by this Eagles player. It was on the undercard, Visacama.
Yeah?
We were at a place, and we were supposed to spar, just, you know, for TV. And he came out and hit me, like, at the last 10 seconds of the round, like, the bar was going crazy, and he came out and hit me with the 4 bombs and busted my nose open. I was like, oh, my God, I thought this was a friendly thing.
Yeah, that'll happen when people start, the crowd starts cheering and they really want blood. But the one thing I was thinking is like, I was listening to your interview, and Christopher Knight and Adrian Curry might be overestimating my abilities.
How long?
You don't know a thing about me at all. I didn't grow up a Mormon. Who the hell did I fight that was a Mormon?
I thought Barry Williams
no,
was
they-
Williams was a
no,
Mormon,
the
dude.
Osmond, the Osmond.
Guy was a
Yeah,
Mormon. And what was the other one you said? Some other fight I had that I
China
got
doll.
knocked out by China.
I hear you got knocked down by China. One shot
I never
in the
even
gut.
met China.
Really?
Dude, do you do any studying at all?
I don't know. It's only here. That's where it must be
This job.
true.
How'd you get this job?
I begged him for a
Listen, you know
job.
what?
I got
We're
one.
the hip hop station. Let's get a manky ass white guy in here.
Here we go.
Oh, it's on! It's on! It's on!
Let's get a manky ass white guy that thinks he fights Mormons and gets beat up by girls. That'll make perfect sense to me.
Well, I mean, are you wearing cowboy boots again?
Oh yeah, I'm like 4 inches shorter than this dude.
I'm
telling you.
I'm 6'1".
I'm about 5'6".
That's good. So it'll be nice and easy to smack on.
What is your percentage?
No, actually, it's not.
You don't think so?
In real life, no. It's very hard to hit down because you're hitting right on top of my head, and you're not going to do any damage.
He ain't gonna feel anything because he's all like
Well,
drummed
that's the
up.
hardest part of your body as well.
Yeah, you're not going to. I mean, theoretically, you could. I mean, I'm not saying you're 6'1", you're a young man, you're in good shape. There's absolutely every chance that you can win.
Right.
But hitting down is not as easy as people think because there's not a lot to hit. There's shoulders and there's forehead, and that doesn't do a lot of damage like kidneys and livers and jaws. And shooting up at the nose is a big drag because if you catch a guy on the way up on his nose, it bleeds all over the place, and the ref will stop it because your opponent can't see much.
Danny Bonadoucie is in the building. Chio in the morning. Wire 96.5.
I like you and everything, dude, but I just want to hear you say "cut me, Mick" one time. Cut me, Mick, cut me.
Well, hopefully that won't happen. You don't remember me, huh? We have met.
Really?
We met in L.A. at the morning show boot camp, and I was actually a big fan of yours. I used to listen to you on XM when you were with Jamie and Danny. So I came over to you and I was like, dude, I'm a big fan. I listened to you on XM, and you know, I just wanted to pick your brain a little bit. And you were like, what? You want a fucking autograph?
Oh, you can't curse, bro.
That's what he said to me, though. When he said, "You want?"
Hold on, Danny. I'm off the late, so don't say nothing crazy. Don't say nothing crazy.
You were like, what? You want an effing autograph? And you had your little, you had your cowboy boots and your motorcycle jacket with your helmet in there, and it looked like you were on a binge the night before. And you like, want an effing autograpf? And I'm like, dude, I just want to.
Dude, I was on a binge on the way here. I'm going to be binging when I fight you.
I don't think that'll be a good idea, my friend.
Why? It's just like, cut me, Mick, cut me. There's another great line in Rocky. I see 3 of them. And Mick says, well, hit the one in the middle. That always worked for me before.
Yeah, does your karate, you know, we've been taking a lot of calls. As we're building up.
He is absolutely dead right. As a matter of fact, karate is not only not a benefit, it's a hindrance.
Really?
Yeah. You start spreading your feet wide apart so you can do this big thing. When I'm back here, he's going to hook me to the chin so hard, I'm just going to go down. But karate is not a benefit at all to boxing.
So you won't instinctually like throw a kick in the middle of the fight, right?